D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So I just finished the latest episode of Ms. Marvel, and I'm going to try to get through this real quick and everything because I got a busy day and my kids want to go outside and play, and I want to go outside and play with them. Anyways, I have to be honest with you. I can't tell if I like this show or not. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just kind of boring. Like, I'm sitting there and I'm trying to watch it. I'm trying to figure, follow along and stuff. And then I'm all like, and then I'm just like, all right. And then I just completely skip out because I'm like, I don't really care. Like, I'm on my phone and stuff because I'm like, it's not keeping my attention. And then there's like a fight sequence, which was cool and everything, but like, it's at the end and it's all right. It's not like the best fight sequence. And I'm just like the whole time I'm just like, do I hate this show? No. Is it bad? No, because if it was bad, I just tell you straight up that it's crap and you shouldn't watch it. But is it good? I mean, no, because it's like, I don't know, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's like I don't know, like a 6. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it because it's like, and I like the actress that plays Kamala Khan. I've seen her in interviews and everything. She's super cute. She's charming. She seems like she's like a real Marvel fan, like, and everything. And I don't want to, I want good things for everybody involved in here because, I don't know, man. I just don't, every time I sit down and watch the show, I'm like, all right. I mean, yeah. I don't know. So let's get started on this breakdown and everything because I don't want to keep you guys for too long. Plus, I really want to go outside and play tag with my kids. Anyways, but before I get started on this breakdown, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm. And small channels like mine, we always get shoved to the back of the line. So please ask that you like, share, and subscribe. And I thank you in advance. So now that I got that all out of the way, let's get started on this breakdown. So it starts off in British occupied India in 1942. And we go into this like temple, like cave-like place, and there's these people searching for something. And this woman finds it. She's like, I found the bracelet, and it's on this hand. Now, I think it's interesting that it's on this blue severed arm and everything. And the one lady's all like, should we be interested in that it's on a blue severed arm? And they should be. But I think that this is Quasar. Well, I don't know if it's Quasar in the sense that that's Quasar's hand, but Quasar, because he was like, I don't know if he was human or not, but I think that this and Shang-Chi, I don't know if Shang-Chi's bracelets are in it. I think that it's one of them or both are quantum bands. Like, I think that these are the quantum bands. But I hope they don't bring in Quasar because he's kind of boring. Anyways. So they're like, they need 2 and everything. It says, it says we need 2. Where's the other one? They're like, 1 will do. And then this is Kamala Khan's great grandmother and everything. She's the one that you heard about that train story and everything. Well, she's not, she was in the tree. Anyways, so she's got the bracelet and they're like, the British, are coming and everything. She puts on the bracelet and she's just like, we're going to have to try to do it with 1. And then she's like, listen, we'll see each other again, kind of thing. And then it pops back up to present day. And she's sitting here talking to this woman. I don't remember her name. And she talks about how they are from another dimension. And they got stuck here and everything. And they need her help to get back. And they were going to have her great grandmother help them. And they're from 1942 or whatever. And, they age differently. But what's his name? Is actually 17 because he's obviously born in this dimension and everything. Sorry, I'm just gonna look up the cast and everything so I can start calling these people by their names in this cast and everything. So then Cameron. So anyway, so then she's in here talking. She's like, let me talk to you and everything because they're all she's like, you can help us get back to our own dimension and everything. And she's like, what are you? And she's like, well, we've been called many names. And one of the things they called is clandestine. And those are comic book and everything, where they're genies or Jinn and everything. And she says, we've been known as Jinn. And she's like, oh, well, what? And everything. And she's like, will you help us? And she and everything. So then she goes and talks to Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. No. Anyways, so she's all like, they're Jinn. They're from another dimension. I need to help them get back. You need to help me help them get back and everything. And she's just like, but it's so crazy and everything. So she's all like, and I don't know the science behind all this, but he's all like, okay, I'll help you kind of thing. So then we go over to the mosque and Lady Bitchface, Agent Bitchface, I don't remember her name, Agent Sadie Dever. Anyways, she goes into this mosque and she's like, we are here to search because we think you're helping out Nightlight. And he's all like, we are not. And then her friend, she comes over and she's all like, Nakia. Nakia? Is that Nakia? I think it's used Nakia. She's all like, no, you need a search warrant. I'm the new board member. You need a search warrant to check here. And she's like, oh, you've been studying criminal law in class. And she's like, no, I watch Law and Order. And he's all like, come back when you have a warrant. And next time, don't wear your shoes. So then Nakia comes into her bedroom. She falls on the thing and everything. And she's just like, agents came in and they were looking for Nightlight. And she's just really not helping out the mosque and everything or the community because, now they're bringing in all these agents and everything. And it's kind of a problem. And she's all like, what and everything. And then she's all like, also, I won the board membership. And of course, she's not paying any attention. She's like, wait, did you just say you won? She's like, yeah. And she's like, oh, I'm so happy for you and everything. So then they hop over to the preparing for the wedding and everything. And we have her brother. His wife is getting ready to get married or getting Amir. His wife, who is Taisha, she's getting I can't remember what they're called, but it's like they're like fake tattoos and everything. The women get them. I don't know. I've only seen it in like a Hindu situation. But the wedding situation with the Hindu situation, the Hindu wedding, it all looks kind of the same, like the bright colors and the not a traditional white wedding dress like we do here in America. I mean, not that these people aren't American. I'm just saying, like, with the cultures and everything. And also Taisha's little brother, he brings his Amir's shoes and everything, and they hide them. And that's like a big thing. Like, you hide the shoes because you're always trying to get money. So you hide their shoes, the groom's shoes, and then the groom has to pay, the bridesmaids or whatever, or the maid of honor. They pay her, and she dollies it out to everybody. But you pay her to get your shoes back and everything. And it just depends on how much they want and everything. Because sometimes they're just like, no, I'm not going to pay that. I'll just go shoeless and everything. So she's in here talking. She's like, I'm so happy that you made the trip and everything. And she's all like, I'm so sorry that your grandmother couldn't make it. And she's like, she wasn't even at my wedding, so what made you think I was going to be? But I have you, and I have Kamala, and Kamala would never hurt me. And she's like, no, of course not, I'm not trouble at all. And he comes in, he's like, yeah, you guys weren't supposed to have all the shoes. And they're all like, super fun and everything. So then they talk about how the agents came to the thing and about, Nightlight, and how like her mother's like, oh, her parents must be so ashamed and everything. And I'm all like, come on, guys. You guys don't know what's going on. You're all judgy wudgy. Let's stop judging. So the party's back there and he's like, what are you doing around here? And she's all like, do you think that she's, doing bad or whatnot? And he says, I can't remember what he says. I think he says here, it's either here or the dad that says it later. I think he says it here. You don't choose, you're not good or bad. Good is what you choose to be, And Bruno brings her over a box and it's got a mask in it, which will be her mask soon. So then back, because he couldn't get out of his shift. So he's at the thing and the dad comes in. His name is Yusuf. He comes in and he's all like, these little pies. I love the fakeness of them. I can't remember what he says, the word he uses and everything, but he sees this stuff about Jinn and he's like, let me read it for you. And he talks about there's a group of Jinn that were banished from their dimension or whatever, and because they're bad. And I'm all like, foreshadowing and everything. And so Her knee hurts, by the way. And he's all like, this is going to be, to do this, we would need the power of the sun. So it's really dangerous and everything. So we can't do this. He's like, also, I got into Caltech. And she's like, oh, you got into Caltech. And he's like, and I think I need to go. He's like, but if helping these people, and he's looking fit right here. I don't know if he's fit or not, but he's looking fit. And me, I'm just like, why aren't you trying to jump on that Bruno? You know what I'm saying? Like, we may not talk about Bruno, but he's looking fit and he's adorable and everything. Although Cameron is adorable too. And everything, and fits in with her whole little world way better. So he's like, if you say I want to help me, that I need to help you to help them, I'll help you and everything. So she's getting her knee, and her mom's comes in, and she's like, Mom, how do you know when you're doing the right thing or something like that? And she's like, listen, when I came here, your dad worked for very little money. I didn't know much English, but then I found, and she names off some people. I don't remember who she names off. And she's like, and they're my family now. And that's what you need family. And she's, she cries and everything. And she's like, you'll make the right decision or some crap like that. So she texts Cameron. She says, hey, I want to help, but it could be dangerous. Need more time. And Cameron says, focus on the wedding. We'll figure it out. So the wedding and the day, he's worried because he only has $700 and some odd dollars in his checking account or his savings account or whatever. And his dad's all like, I'm surprised you had that much and everything. And I'm all like, dude, I get it. I worry about that crap all the time. And when I got married, I mean, granted, me and my wife had some money. We saved up and everything, but yeah, I understand being poor sucks. It sucks balls. I hate being poor. It's the worst. But he's like, you choose a life of fear or a life of love. And those who choose a life of love benefit. I don't remember what he says. I just remember he said you choose a life of fear or love, and those who choose a life of love, yada, yada, yada. And she's listening, and she takes those words to heart. So then they have the wedding, and they get married, and then she's like, she finds his phone, and she's like, Cameron, why didn't you tell me that she doesn't want to help? And he's like, because she said it's dangerous. And she's like, she's going to help us whether she wants to or not. I know it's dangerous. And he's like, but you're going to put her at risk. She's like, I'm not asking now. She's helping. So then we're at the wedding, the reception, and they're all having fun. And then they have a performance where they have a little dancing thing, which was super cute. I'm not going to lie. The dancing part was cute and they had a lot of fun. I just want to be honest with you though. A lot of these people can't dance. I'm just saying, I've seen stuff like this before at weddings. Not a Muslim wedding, but like Hindu weddings, and they do a lot better job, or at least the one I saw. But some of these people can't dance. I'm like, yeah. So then Brown Jovi comes out, which that I did get a smile out of this, because they're like, we are Brown Jovi, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like, play a song for me, and of course they didn't because something happened. So then Cameron comes in, and he's all like, they're coming. And they're gonna kill everybody here. You guys need to get out of here right now. So she goes and she pulls the fire alarm, and everybody gets out and everything. And then the Jinn come in, and the clandestine and everything. And they're all like, they're taking out security guards and everything, and they're trying to get her hunter down. And she's using her thing to block them and stuff. And they're all like, and this bride, there's another an Asian woman that got married. She's like, oh, this is the worst thing that ever happened. She's like, yeah, but you look really pretty. She's like, you do too. She's like, thanks and everything. And her brother, he's like, wait, grab the money. He grabs all the money because it's on the little plate and everything. And grabs the money, and it's so funny. He's just standing there with it. Like, how would I hit it at least? And so this woman's like, I saw Kamala pull the fire alarm, and she's like, you can barely see your nose, let alone that wasn't a good example. She says you can barely see your whatever. And so what makes you think you didn't see Kamala? And her parents are like questioning it. Like, did you see Kamala? And he's like, what? So him and her friend, they both like go to search whatever and everything. So she's hiding, and she's all like, you need to come out and help us now. And so she turns off the lights, and then she makes a big gong noise when she hits two pans together, and she puts up the shield because she's helping defending herself. But they find her, and they hit her and everything, and she's got protective shielding from the bracelet or whatnot, and there's a fight ensues, and they all pull out weapons and everything, and she hits them and everything, and one's got a spear, one's got a big like hammery looking thing, one's got a whip made out that's from a belt or whatnot. And then Cameron, he's gonna help out, so he starts fighting the whip dude. And they're fighting, and Bruno comes in and helps out and everything. And they get surrounded. You're surrounded. And he had this guy, Crazy Eyes, is all like, where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? And I'm like, hey, Crazy Eyes, why don't you calm it down, you fucking weirdo? And so they're surrounded, and she's all like, you're going to help us. You betrayed us. And she's like, how? And everything. And then he grabs the bracelet, and then this happens. And there's a train, and it says Karachi on it. And you remember the story from last episode with the mom? She followed a trail of stars on the train with her dad, which got her to, wear safety or whatnot. And I have a feeling that the great grandmother who, we heard bad things about, she betrayed the clandestine because she knew that they wanted bad things. They're bad Jinn. They're bad clandestine. And the Department of Cleanup, they come in and they shoot him with the sonic blast and everything. I wonder if it's from the Hulk, from the Incredible Hulk movie. It's like wah, 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 and everything. But they take them all out and they arrest them. And these two, they get out and arrest all of them, even Cameron. And she closes the door, and then she's like, what was that? And she's like, sorry, I meant to tell you. And like, Bruno, you knew and everything. He's like, yeah, and everything. And she's like, you drop your scarf. And she's like, just go and everything. We'll figure this all out. So then back at the house, she's all like, Kamala, where did you go? And they're like, did you pull the fire alarm? And she's like, who are those people that we saw you with and everything? What was going on? And she's like, you can tell us, just tell us the truth. And she's like, I can't tell you. And I'm all like, you could have told them like half the truth at least. You didn't have to tell them about the bangle, but you can be like, they wanted me to help them, but I didn't realize it was dangerous. And then they came and they were like, you're going to help us no matter what. And she's going to be maybe even lie, but like, I think it was drugs, but I didn't want to help them. And that's what I was asking about the other day, yada, yada, yada. Anyways, she falls on her bed. She gets a call, and it's her grandmother. She's like, you guys need to come to Karachi. Yeah. And she's like, but my mom won't allow. And she's like, bring your mom. She needs to see this too. And she's like, did you see the train? And she's like, what? How do you know about the train? She's like, because I saw it too. Get your butts to Karachi now. And then she hangs up. And she's like, what is going on? This is crazy bones. And that's where the episode ends. Now, again, did I hate this episode? No, but I don't know if I like it or not. Like, I'm just on the fence about it because it's like, it's charming in plenty of places, but at the same time, it's boring. Like, I'm just like, I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't want to hate. I'm not trying to hate on the show because I literally don't go, this show sucks. And whenever I talk to anybody about it, I'm just like, oh, this show is garbage. Don't watch this show. It's pure trash. But whenever anybody asks me about it, I do not brag this show up. Like, I'm just like, it's fine. It's, it's nothing special, but it's not must watch TV, but it's definitely, again, it's not bad. So again, if you like it though, great. Tell me why you like it. I always like to hear that kind of stuff. I know I don't always respond to the comments, but I do like to hear from people because it always gives me a sense of like, okay, maybe I will like it if I hear somebody else's, why they like it. So tell me what you guys think about it and everything. Also tell me, who was your favorite clandestine member with their little special weapon powers and everything. I kind of like the little whippy dude, but at the same, I didn't like Crazy Eyes because he was too crazy for me. I was like, you need to calm down, Crazy. Yeah, tell me what you guys think about it. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. I will see you guys next week on my Miss Marvel breakdown and review. You guys have a good week. Bye.